Hey, good morning, guys. And we're a little bit late this morning. I apologize for that. I slept in. And so we're going to start this morning with some weather and water, and then we have some other trail information. I'm not sure what it is, but we have some stuff going on for you guys today. So it's definitely raining out today or going to rain. It rained yesterday, and it's been wet here, man, but still muggy and hot. All right, Mayor.
All right, thank you, Donald. Good morning, everyone. It is 69 degrees and cloudy here in Blairsville this morning. We're looking at a high of 87 today with a few isolated showers and thunderstorms developing this afternoon, 5 to 10 mile per hour winds and a 30% chance of rain. Then tonight, cloudy skies early followed by partial clearing. Winds will be light and variable. Up on Blood Mountain today, 81 degrees for a high, falling to 76 later on in the afternoon. Showers and thunderstorms are likely after 2 p.m. Before that, it'll be mostly sunny, and then we have 5 mile per hour winds and a 60% chance of rain. Tonight, 65 degrees, chance of showers and thunderstorms between 2 a.m. to 3 a.m., and then a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Partly cloudy and 5 to 10 mile per hour winds with a 50% chance of rain. All right, so water. Let's remember to top off at Hawk Mountain Shelter. You have, if you're hiking north, you have 6.2 miles until you reach Justice Creek. That's always dry in that area, so get water at Hawk Mountain Shelter, and once you get to Justice, you'll be able to resupply again. Water is flowing at Slaughter Creek right now before Blood Mountain. Make sure you top off there because once you get up on Blood, you're not going to have any water source. Hogpen Gap is dry. And then as you get past Burningtown Gap in North Carolina, continuing your way north, there's good water in North Carolina, but it starts to get a little more scarce after Burningtown Gap. Snakes, make sure you're watching for them. It's that time of year. They're out sunning themselves. Check out the trail as you go. Rocks, logs, stumps before you sit. Make sure they're clear. And then when you're reaching down to pick anything up, they can camouflage very well. And let's remember, if you're hiking north out of Neal Gap, 5 miles north of there is Cow Rock. There is that group of boulders that does have the copperhead nest, so be careful there. Great Smoky Mountain National Park bears. All shelters are open. The closed campsites are 23 and 96. And then the warnings are Charlie's Bunyan. None of the campsites have warnings for bears at the moment. Now the closures, openings, and warnings don't mean there's not any bears. Bears are out in the woods, so just be cautious. Let's leave no trace, proper food storage, and take our trash out with us. And excuse me, and this doesn't just apply for the Smoky Mountains. This is anywhere where you're recreating outdoors, even when you're on vacation, if you're at like an Airbnb or cabin in the woods or something. Make sure that you clean up your areas. That way it doesn't, tempt the bears to come around and cause dangerous situations for all. Let's be careful there with the leave no trace. All right, so now I'm going to move on to some other stuff, and I'm going to turn it over to Donald at the moment. All right, Donald, here you go. We got some other things going on.
All right, thank you, man. All right, good morning again, and here we start with White Tanks, Arizona. And so this will be a rescue in White Tanks, Arizona. Deputies say a hiker is in critical condition after the person needed help off the White Tank Mountains in the far West Valley Thursday afternoon. 3 young adults, 1 woman, and 2 men had to be rescued off the mountain. A helicopter was deployed and all 3 were taken to the hospital, one of them in critical condition. Temperatures reached 110 degrees or higher across many parts of the valley on Thursday. First alert weather days have been declared Friday and Saturday, with Saturday being the hottest of those 2 days.
It seems they're looking at
Boom.
temperatures 115 degrees and higher.
That's hot, man.
It is very
This
hot.
is so hot.
Absolutely.
There's no reason to be out in that weather. Please look at the forecast before you guys go out, man. Or have a bunch of water on you and know your limitations. Take an umbrella, man. Make sure you wear a brim hat or whatever you're gonna do, man. Make sure that you're prepared for this hot weather, okay, guys? It's really dangerous out right now. All right, so hike in cooler parts of the day, appropriate clothing, hydrate, electrolytes, frequent breaks, know your limits, wait for the better weather temps. All right, and so yesterday we had numerous calls, a bunch of calls going to Atlanta. So we have our name everywhere, and it's around here, man, we're known as a lot of people call us for taxis, and so a lot of the local taxis aren't as hardcore as we are about our advertising. So you'll see a lot of well, excuse me, we'll see a lot of calls coming in. We'll get a lot of calls that are taxi rides or people that come up here, man. They drive their vehicle, what are they called?
You talk about the truckers that come in?
Well, truckers, but also people that drive from like car lot to car lot. So like
Oh, yeah.
Ford down in Atlanta will need a car up here, man, and someone will drive it up, and then they'll give us a call and ask us to give them a ride back. Depending on how those people sound, I will take the ride. Usually I give those to Jordan, man, because he's a man. I don't like to send Mary just on any ride. So we're very, very picky about who we put in our car, just because of our past dealings with what I call the, not cookie cutter, but civilian shuttles. And so we're super careful on who we pick up. But yesterday I had numerous calls, one going to Doraville, or Dora. Is it Doraville?
Doraville.
Yeah, Doraville down by Atlanta, and another one going to Atlanta. And then we had the Fontana Dam one. So we had some folks that were up at Fontana, and they were going from Deport Gap back to Fontana. They were actually going to be parking at Standing Bear. Well, Greens Corner Road is blocked off right now. You cannot go up Green Corner Road. So there is a half-hour to 40-minute reroute going around up from Newport to Standing Bear. All right, and so let me tell you a little bit about it. So accessing Standing Bear by car and meeting your shuttle. We had riders parking at Standing Bear that Jordan picked up and brought to Fontana Dam last night. The exit off I-40 is barricaded on Green Corner Road because of the flooding and damage in June. The riders had to go past the exit and follow Big Creek Road in Hartford to Grassy Fork Road and then Green Corner Road where Standing Bear is. They were then able to park at Standing Bear, and we had them walk down to the barricade at the beginning of Green Corner Road off I-40 and meet Jordan there. They were then off to Fontana Dam to hike the Smokies. We got them there about 10:30 last night, I think, 10 o'clock-ish. Jordan rolled in at like 12-ish or something. I was sitting watching TV or something. All right, so be aware of that if you are going to be parking anywhere near there or at Standing Bear. All right, so rescues. We have Prince George Search and Rescue has rescued a man in his late 70s after a 48-hour search. The man hiked the Great Divide Trail with a partner over a 2-week period, which involved trail finding and bushwhacking. He was separated from his hiking partner, and following a long day search, his partner called for help at noon the next day. According to Prince George SARS, 6 members searched the area over 48 hours. The man was found in good spirits after 4 days in the wilderness. He was helicoptered off the mountain. The man and his partner are reported to have several days of food left, with each hiker having their own fire, supplies, rations, and tent. No further information. All right, so I'm glad that ended up well.
Most definitely.
They have caught the Arkansas suspect for the double homicide of 2 people that were parents, left 2 orphan kids. This guy's a monster, man. I posted some pics of him and some videos of them capturing. He was getting a haircut when they captured him. I'm not sure if this is his first time doing something like that, but I'm gonna say that this dude's a serial something.
Yeah, they're not letting any information out yet, and I guess that could probably affect their case. So I'm sure
That's why
wanna make
they're not
sure
letting
that
anything
everything's
in.
quiet so they can conduct it and prosecute properly.
Yeah,
Very unfortunate, sad situation.
it is very unfortunate.
When I was reading this morning, I think what I read, it said they weren't no more than half a mile from the trailhead where they had gotten on.
There was numerous people there too, man. Yeah, there were people hiking that trail. From what I understand, I think it's 1.5 miles long or something. I think there's numerous trails there, but I feel like the one that they were on, I think they said it was 1.5 miles or something. It's a popular hiking spot in that area, though. It seems like a lot of people know it from what I've seen on comments and videos and stuff. So it's super sad to see something like that happen. There was also down at Low Gap Campground. There was a fight down there. That's down in the Helen area. There's a lot of tourists, man. So they're not. I don't know what to call it, man. Just a bunch of madness. People are bringing their chaos into the mountains, man, and unleashing it up here, man. And these are the things that are happening because of it. And hopefully, I don't think it's going to get much better soon, man. I don't know what's going to go on. I can't predict the future, but it's continuing to. It's not just hiking and camping either, man. It's just everywhere, dude. People are angry. They're just so angry, and they're ready to lash out at anyone, man. And that's not the way to live, man. I don't get it. Anyways, man, we're going to end this here today, man. I was up late last night, had some things going on, so had a rough time sleeping, so I'm going to get some rest today. We're going to kick it today, man, do our work as usual, man, and it's that slow time of year, too. I mean, we have phone calls coming in, but it's not, like, consistent, but it's cool. It's cool, man. It's cool. All right, anyways, I hope everyone has a good day, man. Did you have anything else you wanted to say?
I'm good.
All right, guys, man, if y'all need anything at all, give us a jingle, man. One love. Peace.